This is probably my favorite topic to talk about. No two humans are the same. And you might ask, why is that important to me? So many of you are suffering with different ailments, different diseases, different dysfunctions, and you've tried everything. Your neighbor to your right has tried this and it didn't work. Your neighbor to the left tried this and it didn't work for you. You have 100 friends on Facebook or Instagram that says, you do this and this works for this, and it doesn't work for you. Why? Why does it work for one and doesn't work for another? And I want to show you why. When you truly understand the simplicity of your brain, you will realize how different every human is. Now there's rules by which it all works, so that's what makes treatment way easier than the numbers I'm about to show you. But let's break this down for a second. As you know, I love drawing the brain. This is the brainstem, this is your brain, this is your cerebellum on the back side. And within this brainstem, this amazing jewelry of a system, there are 12 cranial nerves. And remember, it's not just on one side, it's on both sides. So if you just took the number 12 and went 12 to the 12th power, if we were just trying to figure out the different variables that are possible, if you were to fire one neuron and this neuron and see all 12 in different sequences and what that would go to and how that would connect the brain, because remember, things that fire together wire together. If you just take the 12 to the 12th, it's roughly 9 trillion different variations. How many people are roughly in the world right now? 7.64 billion. So we're talking exponential number just on one side of your brain. That's the different variations that your brain create. Remember, there's 12 on both sides, which would mean you could take 24 different sensory inputs and fire them at different frequencies, and it would actually be 24 to the 24th power, which is roughly 1.33 times 10 to the 33rd, which is a number that I can't comprehend. So when I tell you that your brain is completely different than everyone else's, it's true. And not only is it true, it's why therapy and treatment has to different for each person. We're talking genetics, we're talking enzymes, we're talking neurotransmitters, and all I simply told you was about 12 cranial nerves. And remember, you have way more receptors and way more input than just the 12 cranial nerves. And I just want you to understand that, so when you present yourself to a case or a doctor says this or says that, try it. It's worth a try. But if it doesn't work, don't lose hope that your care or your body can't get better or improve. It's just you haven't found the right receptor or activated the right sequence that can make all the difference in your brain.